So, Rebecca Robson, would you like to come take a seat, please? I'm going to be timing you, so you've literally got bang on a minute to give your screen. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Robson. Obviously I'm standing for Vice President Welfare. As you can see by the vast amount of people surrounding me, it is only myself. I think that welfare is hugely important in the student community. Quite a lot of people don't realise how much work goes into kind of the running of the welfare of the Students' Union, and also kind of how much there is on offer in terms of support and help there. What I want to do as VP Welfare is to ensure that not only does the welfare kind of support that is available in DSU grow and continue to be there as an excellent source of help, but I also want to make sure that we can make it bigger and better than ever on campus. We want to make sure that more people know about the services on offer, more people are aware of how much help there is there for you, and also try and encourage all students from across the campus and all subjects to get involved somehow in promoting and using the welfare services available.
Cool. Sit down if you want questions. Okay, so I'm going to ask 3 questions, and then I'm going to open up to the floor so you can ask me. Okay, so first off, I've had a read of your manifesto, and you said that if you're elected, you want to raise awareness of mental health problems. How are you going to ensure that this campaign will hit national standards and engage as many students as possible?
Obviously, you've kind of hit the nail on the head there in terms of student engagement is something that is quite difficult kind of from a perspective of running campaigns, and particularly getting them involved on a national level. The idea is to tie into kind of as many current mental health awareness days that are running on a national level already, as well as maybe coming up with a few of our own to try and get them out there as kind of unique DSU style events. On top of that, there's also, obviously you've got the kind of part-time officers who are there to kind of help raise awareness, and I really want to get in kind of and use those guys to promote and help ensure that kind of across campus mental health is something that we're all aware of.
Cool. Because community comes sort of into your portfolio as well, if you are elected, how will you ensure DSU has a positive impact on the local community and on residents?
Yeah. Currently there are quite a lot of opportunities to get involved in volunteering to help with kind of the local community. Obviously I want to kind of promote and encourage that as much as possible, as well as hopefully getting involved with kind of local community events, making sure there's a nice strong student presence there, finding out from kind of local communities if there's anything we can do as a students' union to help, and also find out, you know, from students if there's anything they want from their local community that perhaps isn't already on offer.
Cool. And the final question from me is, I'm currently reviewing equality and diversity with our engaged members of the union. How, if you were elected, will you use this information to encourage participation from hard to reach students?
Obviously, kind of as I said before, getting students involved can be a challenge, especially in kind of maybe lesser known areas. It's one of those things where promotion, trying to get as many people involved across the board as possible, not just maybe looking at students that we rely on to get involved, and obviously guys standing for the election. There are harder to reach areas, and we definitely need to focus on trying to find out what maybe we as a students' union can offer them to encourage them to get involved.
Yeah. Well, that's it from me. Does anybody here have any questions?
Don't all jump up at once, guys.
Oh, I've got 2 more, just in case nobody else. No?
Seriously, guys, somebody ask a question.
Okay, traditionally young people don't really get involved in national politics. How will you encourage students to vote in the upcoming general elections?
Obviously, 2015, it's kind of a new government, hopefully. We hope it's a new one. Students are quite often categorised as just students, and it's important to encourage them to get involved in their lives beyond students. Obviously, once they graduate, current politics will be of something that's of kind of quite important to them. By promoting not only kind of getting involved in student elections, but also in obviously the elections on a national level, will not only kind of help them understand politics in kind of a small scale, union style, but also on a much grander scale. In terms of getting them involved, I've said it before, promotion. We need to kind of push not only individual kind of parties that we may or may not support, we also need to get them to try and understand what it is that they can change. You know, one vote doesn't necessarily, don't throw it away because you think, you know, your voice might not have any say, because one vote can change everything.
Brilliant. And final question from me. Where do you see the DSU welfare services sitting with the redevelopment of the campus centre?
Bigger and better. At the moment, there is quite a long waiting line to get a DSU welfare kind of an appointment, and I don't think that's good enough. I think if you've got a problem, it should be something that can be sorted kind of then and there. So ideally with the campus redevelopments, I would like to see more office spaces, more advisors, more kind of availability of help on kind of a one-to-one basis, as well as using kind of hopefully new technology and kind of like getting involved in anything and everything that we can to just promote and improve welfare services available.
One last chance if anyone got any questions.